daily tarot story for you. It's tarot, it's channeling, it's Lenormand, it's intuition, it's fairies, it's Game of Thrones, okay? My readings tend to last from 24 to 36 hours from whenever you watch them, not from when they are uploaded. All right. Change the orange in the room. Are we better? There. Hi. So 24 to 36 hours from whenever you watch this. The comments are typically relevant and usually have something to do with the story, so watch them if you can. Everything that we talk about here, we also talk about it over on Facebook, which is on the Raven's Nest. The link for that is in the box below. I'm doing private readings again. The link for that's in the box below. And we're going to get back to a regular schedule ASAP. Astro Queen came back. Okay, for those of you who haven't seen her, she's live right now for Sagittarius, so go watch that. And I feel like that all is right with the world again. Okay, things have spun back around. Good morning. Good morning. So let's do this. We just did the daily moon. I accidentally clicked public instead of members only, so everybody got a little bit of moon today. That's on there. And we introduced the Game of Thrones deck, which I just got. I'm obsessed. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, sometimes people just need time off. You know what I mean? It's not really our business where she was, but we are happy that she's back. Fuck yeah. So I'm super jazzed about that. The two readers that I watch are back. They both took a break. I was lost for a minute. Had to listen to my own advice. We can't have that. Okay. All right. Game of Thrones Tarot. Obsessed. Guides and angels. Anybody from the highest good, please, from our tribe. Coming in this time frame. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do it. Morning, Kay, Amy, Ellie, Ozzy, Bianca, Sweet Fire. The Fool. Yes. That's the scene where Tyrion went down to unhook the dragons. Well done. The Fool. He took a risk. And wasn't it a good thing that he took that risk and went down there and did that? Because when she had to, all she had was Drogon riding around with her and she needed them. They busted out on their own because he unlocked them. Okay, he took a risk that ended up being good. Because she was the breaker of chains, right? She freed all those people, and he had a small part in it, and because he decided to take a risk. So, it's like the look on this particular fool's face. It is Tyrion Lannister, but not everything has to be Game of Thrones. This particular person, they're like walking into the dragon's nest. I mean, you have to see up close. You see it in the background? And he's like, oh shit. I think in that scene when he walks out of the room, he goes, if I ever come up with an idea like that again, punch me in the face. Oh, I think that's exactly what he said. But good thing he did that. So we have somebody here who is going to do something because they know it's the right thing to do, even though it's really scary. Page of Coin. It's Tyrion again. It might have to do with an apology or getting paid back. I heard we're square. It's like because what he's doing is catching a bag of coin, right? But it's the page of coin, so it's real like, here you go. That's typically how the Lannisters do. They just toss a bag of money in your face and say, can we be better now? But the thing is that it might be small, whatever this apology is or whatever this olive branch is or small token of whatever, it might be small, but this person is like walking into the dragon's nest when they do that. It's like they know very well. He knew very well that he could have been a snack for one of those dragons, not both, because he's not big enough for both. But he decides to go in there anyways and tosses in an olive branch. It's something's like wholesome. Something feels wholesome, which might be whole. It's like they're giving them their whole self in this risk that they're taking. Eight of Cups. It's like somebody's walking away with a room full of people standing behind them. They're like, the Emperor and the Magician. The Magician is Littlefinger, right? So we have this. This could be, wait one second. I don't know why I'm stumbling over this. That's kind of what it feels like, walking into the dragon's nest. But it's like, it might even be trying to walk out. This here with this Magician, this is somebody who is manipulative and they're stubborn and they're, you know, I don't know if that's Jon Snow or Robb Stark, but it doesn't matter. It is someone who has a lot of authority and they are kind of manipulating a situation so they can get out. The Boltons. It's a self-defense mechanism. They're behind all of those shields. That's kind of exactly what Littlefinger would do, right? He would whisper in an emperor's ear, like, you need to get out of here. So let's, whatever. And this one here is, I mean, this stubborn, manipulative emperor could even be symbolic of one of these dragons. Like, this person knows that they could get devoured by that emperor, but they're still gonna. Six of Cups. They don't, it's almost, it feels a little, why was I saying here that this particular emperor is all like, stubborn and whatever? Page of Pentacles again. Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. If you notice in this progression here, you have 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have 2 people standing in this image, and then there's one by themselves, and but that's the feminine. She's got the money. And would not Littlefinger talk into the Emperor's ear like, you should go where there's security? Traitor. Traitor. They are manipulative. They are mean. This emperor, they might have long hair. They always say that Jon Snow is brooding. They might always have a shit-ass look on their face. They did something. It feels like somebody tried to get away with something. Or like, you know, feed the Empress. If there's an emperor, there's an Empress. Feed her to the dragons. And the dragons befriended her. Instead of, we're like, oops, but traitor. right? That's Francisco. This is the Game of Thrones tarot. I just got it. That's what I did all week last week when I was sick and was not working. I watched all of it. I even dream about it at night. That's what happens when you watch it nonstop. They are a freaking traitor. They tried to get away with something. Ace of Spears, and it didn't work out. Didn't work out at all. What is this truth that's coming out right now? Queen of Swords. The World and the King of Swords. I love this. Oh my God, the World is the entire map. It's got Westeros on it. There's Dorne, the Narrow Sea. I'm like, what's the truth that's coming out? And you have the King and Queen of Swords, and the World typically talks about, and the Ice King, right? It's the beginning and the end of something. This one here, believe it or not, our beloved Jon Snow has been deemed a traitor. So for the Night's Watch, they're going to put him down. And then what's left is the King and Queen of Swords with the World to deal with. So they put him down. What's the Six of Cups? What is this thing from the past it's almost like this traitor thing, okay, has already happened. It was a progression. They've been manipulative. They've already done that. They've done all the things. And so they're they were delivered to Ramsay Bolton. Okay, that's not the guy that you want to have deliver out your sentence. I can promise you that. But someone sent this emperor down the road because they tried to get away with something and they didn't. Okay, so now, ruling over the kingdoms, we have this King and Queen of Swords. Now, first, let's go back to the Fool. It also feels like at some point during this time frame that this Emperor might try to reach back out to you to apologize, knowing full and well that they're walking into the dragon's den. And I think that's when they're labeled as a traitor. He doesn't make it back out, right? So tell me about the King and Queen of Swords and why they're all Six of Cups about it. All right, 430. Five of Cups. Sansa Stark. She had, things were not good. Now, let's keep in mind, right? Four of Cups comes before the Five of Cups. Sansa Stark was hanging out at Winterfell as like a 12-year-old girl and basically got told that she gets to marry Justin Bieber, even though he's a twat, right? And she was like, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I'm going to be the queen. I want to go. And so her parents reluctantly let her go. And then Five of Cups. Everything goes straight to shit. None of that turned out how anybody was expecting that to turn out. But here we are still yet. Four of Coins. And the Fool again. So, the other thing I want to talk about with this is that we have this Queen of Swords who has deemed the betrothed a traitor. The one that we thought we were going to be with, this queen thought she was going to be with that emperor. It's a hard no. because they're a mouthy, manipulative emperor. They hang out with Littlefinger. They say things they should not be saying. Okay? For the Night's Watch, we put him down. And then she sits down and says, okay, what's the first thing that Cersei did? What is the first thing that she did when she sat on that throne? She named a new master of coin. We have to get our finances in order. And the Lannister always pays their debt, so we might just have to, you know, steal it, but whatever. Different time, different century, okay? First thing you're going to do is sit down and think about your finances. Now that there's no Iron Bank, now that there's no whatever, how am I going to do this how am I going to rule these 7 kingdoms by myself? King of Coin. Well, hello, Littlefinger. What a weasel. You know this person. You know how they are. You know what they're doing. It's almost like as you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with your life and how you're going to arrange things exactly and to move forward and to progress, and you're trying to get all of the 3D stuff in line with your life, you get an offer from somebody from the past that you know, except Temperance. I love Sam. I love him. The other thing about reading books is that the more knowledge that you gain, the more wisdom that you have. It takes time and experience to read books. It takes time to do all of these things, right? Temperance. There might be a piece of information that you don't know about this one. A little piece of information that... Two of Cups. Father, Smith, Warrior, Maiden, Mother, Crone. He is mine and I am his from this day until the end of my days. They are actually in love with you. So before you turn this one away, because this is somebody from your past, and it's like I heard they spent all year working on becoming the King of Coin. And just so happens that while you're trying to figure out who to make the new Master of Coin, this King of Coin rolls up. Well, that's uncanny timing, is it not? And you're like, man. And then Tyrion comes out like, wait a second. We have some more information for you about this union. Page of Cups. And the three-eyed raven is like, I heard I've seen a baby. Holy shit. I don't know what I just said just now, but I said it. Okay, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, this is Bran Stark. He ends up winning all the Game of Thrones. But he is a seer. He has a raven familiar. Okay? But he sees all the things. And then they happen. I know, but that's a fish. And he's looking at it and he's like, I've seen a baby. So that's why because she's busy trying to do all the things that she's supposed to be doing. And this one's rolling up like, hey, I'm the King of Coin. She's all, I don't think you actually want like a relationship with me, or I kind of like, this is, it's like someone looks out the window and holds their breath. Like, I don't know if I should even go down this path with this particular person. And your guides are coming out like there's something written here. Father, Smith, Warrior, Mother, Maiden, Crone, Stranger, I am his and she is mine from this day until the end of my days. And I just got chills all the way up and down my arm. It's like they're showing up, even though they know they're walking right into the freaking dragon pit. And it's your guides are like, don't turn this one away. Don't turn this one away. I've seen a baby. Eight of Cups again. And 10 of Cups. Aww. And then I just saw, do you remember the scene, or have you read the Twilight books? But she was nervous to go down the aisle. She didn't want everybody to see her or whatever. But it's like as soon as she looked up and saw him, she was like, I have died every day waiting for you. There might be candlelight somewhere. But it's like this person keeps showing up right when you need them. They just keep showing up. And you're like, but I thought you thought wrong. And then there's this like moment. Queen of Coins. That's the Tyrell lady. Death. Aries Stark. Yes. And Strength. There might be someone's mother who is mother, grandmother, ancestor, who is basically saying, like, if you do this, you are going to lose all of your income or inheritance or something like that. And then they roll in like, a girl is no one. I don't need your inheritance if I'm no one. If I'm not a part of this. And it's like they're standing up with the strength of Brienne Tarth, like, a girl is no one. If I don't need you, if I don't need your money, then I'm free. Entirely free. And so I am entirely free. That is quite something, is it not? Let me get the double deck out. All right, let's talk about some sound bites that you might hear throughout the day. I heard 4:30 again. The Star. Might be an Aquarius. I have died every day waiting for you. 6 of Cups. Wow. It is the full moon. It's like 98, 99% right now. Tonight, tomorrow, and the next night is going to be the brightest. And it's like, and that's when the veil is thinnest. A lot of things from the past come forward. Living or not, right? 9 of Cups. I heard, let yourself receive this. Ace of Wands. So they might, that might be why you're kind of like, when they call, because they're like Littlefinger. They will say whatever, or they omit. Maybe they don't even say a whole lot. The Devil and the Magician. I heard, let yourself have this. I've seen a baby. But I don't know. Ace of Swords. Like, I'd go into this with clarity. Because you're getting sudden happiness. But then I feel like, see, there's something about this particular King of Pentacles to where they're like Littlefinger. They come in and then they go, but then they show up right at the right time with the Knights of the Vale, but then they leave again, and then they show up again, and then they want to marry this person and then that person, and then they're like, but there's something about this day or this interaction with this person where your guides are like, let it happen. There's something that you need to see. Someone fucking walked through fire to get a chance to talk to you, so let them do it. Right? And they've been worried about it for a long time. They have real love for you, like real love. Okay, so let me pull a different spread. There's a lot of Six of Cups all over this. Okay, anything else for the day, please? There's a lot of Five of Cups too. I mean, we started with that. But that's because like I said, it was just like Sansa Stark. She thought she was going to go and marry Justin Bieber. And she wound up with fucking Joffrey. Didn't go well. Didn't go well at all. So, but it might even be like, let it fall. It's the right thing to do, is to let it fall. The High Priestess, right. Six of Cups. Because there's something else coming. They are coming. Something is coming. Winter is coming. Didn't we say that this morning? Judgment. The Lovers. Judgment again. And the Chariot. Okay. Whatever this is, whatever this invite is, okay, aside from all the references, aside from all the fairy tale, whatever this invite is, your guides are like, go. It's being offered, go. And it's basically like, don't fuck it up. You've been healing and you've been asking for this. So when it comes in, don't do the things. You've been waiting for this particular tower to come. So here it is, the King of Pentacles and Judgment. This person wants you to come and see them. Come see me. This is an offer to, this is the offer that you've been waiting for. That's what I want to, a whole lot of shit had to happen for you to get to this point. Welcome to the tribe, Beep. Six of Cups. And the Star, it might be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but this is like the stars aligning and Ace of Wands and Nine of Cups. You're getting exactly what you want. Do not screw it up. It's like, believe it or not, what you wanted was Littlefinger. You asked for it many times. Here they are. So it feels like self-sabotage. You know, how you finally get something. I know that I do that. I really do that. I get something and then I get so like freaked out that I'm going to lose it. To where I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, just go then if you don't want to be here. And then they do. And then I'm like, see? But that's from dumb shit. And this is, and we've, as ravens, have been supposed to have been healing from all of that, to where now it's like, let yourself have this. There's something being offered to you that is good times. Let yourself have it. King of Pentacles again. How many times did the King of Pentacles come out? What does that even mean? The King of Pentacles, that's someone that's stable. They are, I heard they're your match. You heal them when they're down and it's almost like they want to like repay you for that, but not, it doesn't have to be money, but it's like they want to take care of you because you take care of them. The Emperor and Seven of Swords. But you have to put down the Emperor first. But we already determined that he's a traitor for the Night's Watch. the devil, but that was a karmic contract that had to come to an end. They were manipulating you. It was not good. And you know it. And if that's not your story, then don't own that story because it's not a good one. But for this part of it, let yourself have it because you're getting exactly what you asked for. And you've waited a long time for it too. All right, that's all I have for this morning. I'm going to do some other readings and then I'll see you back tomorrow, okay? Everything else you need to know is in the box below. Love you guys. Bye.